This problem is from our Let's Be Rational unit. And what we're going to talk about with this problem is we're going to talk about dividing fractions, but we're going to really focus on a strategy called multiplying by the reciprocal. So a little bit different way to think about dividing fractions. So in this problem, Simon ordered 3 sheet cakes for a big party. If one serving is 1/6 of a cake, how many servings does he have in all? So what I'm going to kind of think about here first is I'm going to look at drawing out his 3 sheet cakes. Okay? And in the problem, what we're trying to do is we're taking these 3 sheet cakes and we're trying to break it down into groups of 1/6. So you can see that we're really doing the division problem, 3 wholes divided by 1/6. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take one of the cakes and I'm going to break it into 6. So you see I'm breaking into groups of 1/6. So now I have my first cake broken into 6. So now I'm just going to circle and see how many groups of 1/6 there are in this first cake. So I see one group of 1/6 right here. There's 1/6 of the cake. Here's another group of 1/6. There's a third group of 1/6. A fourth group. A fifth group. And a 6th group of 1/6 just on that first cake. So really what you can see here is in one cake, we have 6 groups or 6 servings of cake. We have 6 groups of 1/6. Now, what I could do is I could continue and cut my other cakes into 6 as well, but in math, we always want to be as efficient as we can be. So another way to think about this would be if I know that I have the same size cakes here, and I know that there's 6 groups of 1/6 in every cake, I really know that there's going to be 6 servings in every cake. So we can think about this problem as instead of 3 divided by 1/6, we can actually think of it as 3 times 6, because really what I have is 3 groups of 6 servings. So really what we have is 18 servings in all. What we just did was we really took that 1/6 and we used the reciprocal of 1/6. The reciprocal of 1/6 is 6/1 or 6 wholes. The reciprocal of a number is always how many groups of that number fit into one whole. So when we drew this out and I showed you that there were 6 groups of 1/6 in that one whole cake, that was its reciprocal. So a way to solve a division problem sometimes is you can multiply that dividend by the reciprocal of that divisor.